Hey guys, and welcome to this new tutorial on e-learning management system. Okay, so we will continue creating our dashboard, and today with the enrolled courses we will make a page that we can see all the courses that we have enrolled, our progress in the lessons. We will have complete how much and everything. Okay, it will contain 3 pages: the all courses page, the active courses page, and the completed courses. Okay, so let's go and start with our design. So the first thing we need, like every day and always, the first thing is to go to our router.web.php and make a new route for the course. Okay, so the first thing we need a rolled course. Okay, so we make it like this, and we make a function. Okay, and inside this function we return a view, and its name will be the return function. Okay, so now let's go and create our view. Rolled course.view.php. Let's test if it's work fine. Okay, it's not web.php. It must be something like this. Okay, public slash dashboard slash profile. Okay, it's work. Now we need to do something like this. Enrolled courses with gets. It must work. Okay, so the error is here in the view.render. The enrolled courses we have created on the dashboard folder. Okay, so we need to add a dashboard here, dashboard slash enrolled courses. Okay, and now if we go slash, we make erase this, and there is a problem. Dashboard. Okay, so dashboard slash enrolled courses, and it works. Okay, so we'll go to the enrolled courses. The first thing we need, like always, is to create the open, to include the open and the close to make the essential of our dashboard. Okay, the next thing we need is a title h3 title enrolled course. Okay, so like this, and we need a 3 link that will handle our request if we need to see just active courses or our completed courses. Okay, so we'll go to our code and make a UL list. This inside we have a AD and answer. Okay, in the first we have all the courses, active courses, and completed courses. Now we have already this. We need to create this. Okay, so let's start in first this list. Okay, so make a class, filters. It's here, and make a style. Let's go to filters, make a display flex, and go to the first thing we need to make a list style noun with a margin 0 and a padding to 0. Okay, we need a margin border bottom. We need to make a border bottom for 1px, solid and triple I. Okay, it will look like this. And for the filters, links, okay, we need to make a text decoration to noun and color to inherit. Okay, it will be like this. And now we will see what color we need. Okay, so the color that we have is this. So the links must be in this color. Just active one, we will have make a class active. The active link will be a dark color. Okay, so we make our filters class active and search for link. This link will be the color with black. Okay, it will be like this. Now for the paddings and everything we need, so we will search of 1 minute. Okay, so let's see how much padding we need. In this we can go to A, and we have a margin right for 50px, so we make a margin right to 50px. Okay, like this, not as active but every item, and it will be like this. And for the size it is 50. Okay, for size it is 50 with a padding bottom to 10. For the font size, make it to 50px with a padding bottom to 10px. Or let's make it the font size to 80. Like this is good. Okay, and you can make here a display block to see the padding, and this perfect. The last thing we need is this border blue, so we get this blue in first, and we go to the active item and make a border bottom to 2px for example, and solid and with this color. What about making it to 3px? 2px is enough, I think. That's good. Okay, so now we will create our elements. So we go to our grid and create an image and a text. Okay, so we go and create a course grid. Okay, and every item we make it as name as course item, and in this item we need two things. The first thing is a div for the image and another div for the text and information. Okay, we'll start with the image. We need something like this. Get this image. Okay, this is image, and for the div what we need is icons. We go to font awesome, and we will search for the star and star empty, and we make it 5 stars, and then we make a title. Okay, let's start with title h3. Title, for example, course about e-learning management system with WebHive. Okay, next we need a div that will contain the total lessons and completed lessons. So we make class progress info, And inside the progress info we have 2D for example, or just one, and we can have a span, and inside the span we make a total lessons to 5, and completed lessons to 5 per 5. Okay, that is first, but we need to add, for example, a span here like this, because the color is not the same inside this span. And we need to go to our progress bar. We need a progress bar, and inside this progress bar we will have it will contain two div. Okay, the first one is the container that always have same percent. The second one is that is absolute about his parents, and the width will take the width from the progress. So if we have 100%, it will have all the progress. Okay, it's like this. This is the parent, the progress element, and this is with the blue is the progress bar. Okay, so I will close this div. And for the icons, let's search for the icon and search for star search. Okay, we need 3 icons, so we will check this and make a rating, and we have 1 2 3 4, and we will get one empty like this. Let's see how it looks now. We have the image, the writing, the lessons, and everything. And okay, now it looks good. So we go to the course item, and the first thing is here will be with blue with a border with the white background. Okay, so we make a background color to white and a border to 1px solid and triple I. Okay, let's see now. Good. And we make a display flex like this, and we go to the course item and the class image, and this image will be the width for 30px, 30%. Okay, and inside this course item we have an image, and for this image the width must be 7% like this. Okay, it's fine. And we need to, in the course item, we need to add a padding for 10px or 20px. Let's see what is better. Okay, we'll do a 20px, it will be better. Okay, with a border, let's see the border, it is good. And let me add a margin top to 20px. Okay, and for the image we need to add a border radius of 10px or to 5. Let's see 5 how it will look. Okay, 5 is good. Next we need to add a gap between them, gap to 20px. And for the course item text, we will make a flex to take all press. Okay, next we need to change the color of our icons, so we will check this color and we will go to the course item and go to text and writing and select the icons and make the color of this. Okay, let's see how I selected information. We don't have text, but we have information. Okay, now it looks good, and we'll go to our H3. We'll go to our H3, and in this H3 we will remove the margin top and we make it just to 10px. Okay, for the font width we'll make it to 600, and for the font size we'll make it a little more larger to EM. Okay, now it is so big, so we make it to 20px. It is good. Okay, next we'll go to the span. Okay, we have the progress info. Okay, we make the course item information. We select progress info. For the first thing is the direct span, and the second it will be the span inside the span. Okay, so the first will be have a color to this. We make here a color to this, and inside we search this, and the color is our dark color. Okay, so we go and make the color to this and see what is the results. It is good. We need to go now in the progress info and make a display flex with a justifying content space between. Okay, now we remove the space between and add a gap to 20px. It is now better. Okay, and now for the progress bar we go and select the progress. So we go to the course item information, progress, and we have the course progress bar. Okay, so for the first one we need to set the color to this. So for the color, this is our background. Okay, let's make the background to this and make a position relative. To make this a position absolute and make the top to 0, the left to 0, the right to 0. Not use the right, but we use the top to 0. And for the width we can make it to 50px, for example, now. And let's return for the background. Okay, we need to add a height to 5px, for example. Okay, and we need to add a border radius to 5px in both of them. Okay, I will add here a background color, and it will be blue. For we have the position absolute, top, left, bottom, and width, it must be something like this. And for the width, we don't need the width to be 10%. Okay, we have this position relative and this position absolute. Okay, so for the width I did some mistakes here. I can set the width to 15 and I can remove this. Okay, and now it will look something like this. We will now add this circle here, so we will go to this and add an after element. Okay, and make it as a position absolute, and we can make it to, let's say, Okay, not make a high to 20px and a width for 20px. We can make the right to 0 and the right to 0, and we make the background to see how it looks now. We need to add a contents empty. Okay, it is here. So for the top, we need add a top to minus tpx top, and it's this px not percent. Okay, it's not work fine. Okay, let's make a top to 0 and the calc that we need is we have the height to 5px, so we need here to make a minus 7.5. okay, we need to add a border radius to 50%, and we can here add a margin top to 50px or a 20px, I'm sorry, and it will now look fine. This 5, let's make it like 3, and this will be 3 and 70, it will be 8.5. okay, let's make it this to 10px. Oh, let's make this to 4, and this will be to 8, and the height is like this, 10. So 10 minus 2 is 3. Okay, so this will be to be a 50, and this will be a 50 divided by 2. It is a 7.5. 7.5 minus 2 is a 5.5. So if we make a 5.5, it is in the middle. Okay, it just looks now better. Okay, so the last thing we need is here we can make a div prog and class to progress completed. Okay, this will be a div, and here we can make a span, and in this span you must be have, for example, 26% complete, for example. Okay, and this progress completed, we need to have progress this here. You can go to the course item, the information, and the progress completed, and make a display flex. Okay, and with a gap of 10px, and we can make span, or we can make span. Okay, let's make here the flex to 1 and see how it will look. It is fine. So we need next to add align item sensor. Let's remove the margin top from here and make it here. Okay, next we can go and set the color and font size to this. So we can go here, remove this, and we can make to span and make the color to this, the font weight to 500, and let's see how it looks. Okay, we can add a padding lift to 50px or something. How much is here? 30px. or 20px. Now it looks fine. For the margin top, I thought that I'd make it here, but it was deleted. Margin top to 20px, okay, and it will look like this. Okay, fine, that's fine. So we need to, for the course item, we need to repeat, can make like this, and we now have multiple elements with multiple courses. And we, in the next video, we will continue with active and completed courses. It will be a short video that explain how it will work. Okay, so this was everything for today, everyone. So please, if you understand this or you like my content, please don't please subscribe, leave a comment, and if you have any comment, leave them below. Okay, so see you in the next video.